Forget what you know about gods. Before Rome and Greece, one mythology ruled the misty lands of Europe with blood, magic, and giants. For the Celts, nature wasn't peaceful, it was alive. Trees were active gateways to terrifying other worlds. At the center of everything stood the sacred tree, connecting human flesh with the deep realm of spirits. But something was coming. Out of a dark, unnatural cloud, they arrived, the Tuatha Dé Danann, the people of the goddess Danu. They weren't human. They were absolute masters of golden magic, shape-shifting, and deadly divine druidry. To claim the land, their king raised the Sword of Light, a weapon so powerful, no one could ever escape its blade. But Ireland wasn't empty. Waiting in the deepest, darkest trenches of the sea were monsters born from primordial chaos. The Fomorians, deformed sea giants ready to rip the gods apart. The war for the ancient world begins right now. The war left the Celtic gods leaderless. Their king lost his arm in battle, and a blemished king cannot rule. They crowned Brez, a golden prince with a dark secret. He was half monster, and his reign would be a living nightmare. Breeze enslaved his own people, forcing the bright gods to pay crushing tributes of gold and flesh. But a rebellion was brewing. Never mess with a Celtic poet. The first magical satire in history was spoken here, cursing the corrupt king. The poet's magic rotted the king's skin and broke his mind. Brez was overthrown, fleeing to the deep ocean. He returned to his monster kin, the Fomorians, begging for an army to wipe the gods off the face of the earth. The sky bled. The ultimate war was coming, but first, the goddess of destruction had to choose her side. Meet the Morrigan, the Phantom Queen, a war goddess who didn't just fight, she controlled fate itself.
She didn't just walk into battle. The Morrigan could instantly shatter her physical form, transforming into a massive, terrifying crow.
Flying high above the chaos, she chose exactly who lived and who died. Her dark magic was the ultimate decider of human destiny.
If a warrior saw her washing bloody armor by a riverbank, their fate was sealed. It meant they were already a ghost.
To counter her dark chaos stood the Dagda. Known as the good god, he was the supreme master of magic, life, and raw power. His club was a weapon of absolute cosmic balance. One side could slaughter 9 men in a single blow, while the other could instantly restore life. He also held a legendary magical harp. With a single chord, he could alter the seasons, command time, and make entire armies weep.
On the eve of the greatest war,
We unite our forbidden powers.
Together they forged a lethal trap for the monsters of the deep. But the Fomorians were unleashing a nightmare of their own. Watch out! The Fomorians didn't just bring an army. They unleashed their ultimate weapon, the High King of primordial chaos himself. Meet Balor of the Evil Eye. A tyrant so terrifying that his destructive power had to be locked away behind iron bonds. It took 4 grown giants just to lift his eyelid. A single glance from his open eye meant instant, absolute annihilation. His gaze released a deadly poison and burning beam that could incinerate entire armies and turn fertile lands into ash. Even the bright gods of magic trembled. It seemed like the light of Ireland was about to be extinguished forever. The Fomorians ruled with absolute cruelty, demanding half of everything the gods owned, threatening total destruction.
for it all, half is ours. The gods kneel.
This cruelty will be your undoing.
Ach bi egla yom nar balor roim feist na runda. Rabad hoksirag nar mel.
To stop it, he locked his daughter away, but a rebel god broke in, and the child of ultimate light was born. Get ready. From the secret tower emerged Lu, the long arm. Half god, half Fomorian, he was destiny's answer to the world's darkness. He united the broken gods, leading them into the ultimate clash for survival, the second battle of Mag Tuired.
Tuatha Dé Danann, rise for our survival!
The earth shook as magic fought brute force. Gods tore through monsters, but the real threat was just opening his eye.
Balor, your tyranny ends now!
Before Balor could incinerate the army, Lu fired a deadly stone, driving the evil eye straight through the back of the tyrant's skull. The falling tyrant's gaze destroyed his own forces. The Fomorians were rooted, driven back into the darkest trenches forever. With the arrival of a new era, the old gods didn't die. They retreated underground, into the mounds, becoming the ghosts of the hills. You think their world is gone? Every time you celebrate Halloween, you are practicing Samhain, the night the veil completely vanishes. The magic, the monsters, and the ancient bloodlines are still alive today. You just have to look into the mist. Subscribe for more.